What happens to recyclables after you leave them on the curb? They come here to the largest recycling facility in North America, and it's right here in Las Vegas. We're gonna get a behind-the-scenes tour. What do
A Polo air purifier
and
Magic Bullet
have in common? They all mistakenly end up here at the Republic Services Recycling Center. Every single day, this 110,000 square foot recycling facility takes in between 800 and 1,000 tons of material. Not just from the city of Las Vegas, but the entire valley and from St. George, Utah and Lake Havasu City, Arizona too.
If recycling infrastructure didn't exist like this, all this material would go to the landfill.
Jeremy Walters, the Sustainability Ambassador for Republic Services, took us on a tour to show us how the entire process works. We started at the beginning.
So we're looking at the tip floor or tipping floor. This is where the trucks, after they service the homes or the businesses, come and literally tip or dump the material onto the floor.
The facility can process a load from a standard recycling truck in about 2.5 minutes. The material is dropped into these bins, which begin to feed it into the system. So from that massive pile, all of our materials go up this conveyor belt to our next stop. In this part of the process, workers hand-pick through the material to pull out things that obviously don't belong.
These folks, they have to be very diligent and quick in seeing when things come through that don't belong, right?
Well, some items that come through here are very random. Others can cause serious harm to the equipment and the workers. Batteries, such as the ones in computers, cell phones, and e-cigarettes, can cause catastrophic fires. Flexible plastics, such as plastic bags, bubble wrap, and plastic packaging, can wrap around and get caught in the machinery and cause it to break down.
But just because something's plastic doesn't mean it's recyclable.
Jeremy says, don't mistake reuse for recycle. If something can be reused, consider taking it to a second-hand store instead. From the hand sorting, the material goes through its first set of screens, which specifically sifts out the cardboard and sends it off to a separate area.
This is where quality control happens. What these people are doing is they're looking at the cardboard that's eventually going into a storage bunker for baling, and they're pulling out the non-cardboard material.
From what we saw, it was mostly flexible plastics that made it through the machine.
We want that bale of cardboard to be 100% cardboard.
After paper and cardboard are sifted out, what's left are containers.
All the containers are going to go up to our magnetic drum. So that big rotating piece of equipment up there, it's a big magnet.
The drum picks up any metal such as steel soup cans, and everything else plastic and aluminum falls down.
As you're going to see, all the aluminum is sort of getting clicked out. The way that works is that aluminum is not magnetic, so we make it magnetic.
This machine charges the aluminum with an electromagnetic current to make it magnetic for fractions of a second so it can be pulled out. As someone with no science background loves to say,
yeah, science.
It's literally science. What's left is just plastic. The plastic goes through 4 optical sorters, each looking for a different type, such as milk jugs, water bottles, or colored laundry detergent jugs. Cameras and lights pinpoint the types of plastic on the conveyor belt, and air is shot up to remove specific items to sort them. We saw just how well these machines work for ourselves, as the different types of plastic end up separated in these huge bins. The final sorted materials get baled and sent off to the respective locations. All of the plastics stay in Las Vegas, going to another facility to be repurposed again locally. Finally, there's a last chance line where people look through the material that is left to pull out any recyclables that may have been missed. Overall, I was blown away by the efficiency of this facility and how much of an impact it makes as a whole.
There's a lot of misconceptions that recycling isn't real, that it's not worth it, it doesn't actually happen. As this facility showcases, recycling is definitely real. These are good, valuable materials, both economically and environmentally. It's really important for us to all play our part. Each one of us, we may be a singular person, we may think that our impact is insignificant, but when we all put it together like a collective effort, we can have pretty profound impact on our environment.
Some final advice from Jeremy.
Don't throw it in the trash. Don't think that it doesn't matter. It does matter. Let's recycle and recycle more. They all have beneficial uses, but they have to be placed in the recycling bin so they can find that second life.
If you like this video, go ahead, drop it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And for more content like this, check out these videos.